Hello and welcome back to Chapeauetry. Today I'll be reading not just one but three poems, all of which are kind of grouped together by being in the vein of comic verse. One of them is longer, the other two are shortish, but they're all fairly light. I thought we could all use a bit of a laugh. The first one is by P.G. Wodehouse, and that also explains my choice of a hat today. I felt like this had fairly strong 1920s Oxford posh boy energy. And the other thing that has strong 1920s Oxford posh boy energy is the works of P.G. Wodehouse. He's best known for the Jeeves novels, and if anyone's read those, you'll remember that an engagement is never a simple and straightforward thing. And the same holds true for the protagonists of this poem. This is Damon and Pythias by P.G. Wodehouse. Since earth was first created, since time began to fly, no friends were e'er so mated, so firm as Jones and I. Since primal man was fashioned to people ice and stones, no pair I ween had ever been such chums as I and Jones. In fair and foulest weather, beginning when but boys, we faced our woes together, we shared each other's joys. Together sad or merry, we acted hand in glove, until, 'twas careless, very, I chanced to fall in love. The lady's points to touch on, her name was Julia White, her lineage high, her scutcheon untarnished, manners bright, complexion soft and creamy, her hair of golden hue, her eyes an aspect dreamy, in colour greyish blue. For her I sighed, I panted, I saw her in my dreams, I vowed, protested, ranted, I sent her chocolate creams, until methought one morning I seemed to hear a voice, a still small voice of warning. Does Jones approve your choice? To Jones of my affection I spoke that very night. If he had no objection, I said I'd wed Miss White. I asked him for his blessing, but turning rather blue, he said, "It's most distressing, but I adore her too." Then Jones, I answered, sobbing, "My wooing's at an end. I couldn't think of robbing my best, my only friend. The notion makes me furious. I'd much prefer to die." "Perhaps you'll think it curious," said Jones, "but so would I." Nor he nor I would falter in our resolve one jot. I bade him seek the altar. He vowed that he would not. "She's yours, old fellow. Make her as happy as you can." "Not so," said I. "You take her. You are the lucky man." At length, the situation had lasted now a year. I had an inspiration which seemed to make things clear. "Supposing," I suggested, "we ask Miss White to choose. I should be interested to hear her private views. Perhaps she has a preference. I own it sounds absurd, but I submit with deference that she might well be heard. In clear commercial diction, the case in point will state, disclose the cause of friction and leave the rest to fate." We did, and on the morrow the postman brought us news. Miss White expressed her sorrow at having to refuse. Of all her many reasons, this seemed to me the pith. 6 months before, or rather more, she'd married Mr. Smith. Ah, yes, the need for clear communication in matters of love and friendship. It seems that really is a universal theme. The next poem also touches on a universal theme, on the wonders of nature. This is The Hippopotamus by Ogden Nash. Behold the hippopotamus. We laugh at how he looks to us, and yet in moments dank and grim I wonder how we look to him. Peace, peace, thou hippopotamus. We really look all right to us, as you, no doubt, delight the eye of other hippopotami. The last poem touches on perhaps the most universal and relatable theme of all, fear of bears. Algae met a bear. The bear met algae. The bear was bulgy. The bulge was algae. Exit pursued by a bear. It's the best way to go. I hope you've enjoyed these comic verses, and thank you so much for watching. Please do come again for the next one.